Hey Sagittarius, how are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna knock the camera over right away off the bat. Sorry about my shadow on the table today. I needed extra light for this deck. Brought along my favorite Morgan Greer deck for my personal readings. I know everybody else uses it, but back in the day when I got it, it wasn't so common online that I was noticing anyway. And but I thought to change up the energy, or they thought to change up the energy and get me to use my personal energy in these. And I just brought along the Divine Doors Oracle for multiple reasons, but I will spare you the details. What's making me smile is when I was pre-shuffling these cards, I was like, what the hell? And here for Sagittarius is a card, Divine Door, peeking out between the cards. This one already popped out for you in the pre-shuffle as well, so that's why that's on top, and we're going to read that one, but this is hysterical to me, so let's grab that one and get you started and see where you're at. Oh, begin here. Now I'll cast a shadow on it. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. Well, as if you fear travel. But maybe you do. Maybe you have some placements that cause you to go against your Sagittarius nature. Okay? And that was for whatever reason that we will find out. Stuck in this deck. Traveling. Traveling. But let's see what this one has to say. Passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Spiritual signs of inclination. So the sparks in your mind of something to do. Now, those are excellent starts. Is there any other door we want to open? Right, okay, it's going to be like that, is it? And then we'll get into tarot. Okay. This one. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. Okay, so something ethereal, something beyond kin, something fairy realm. Maybe beyond, and that's what the travel has to do. It's even more wild to travel into deeper magic, possibly. Patience, everything will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. And that's your own card of Temperance. Wow, okay. So, we know I've shuffled these a bit already, but let's just shuffle them again. So, let's say there was a secret door. There was a door hidden in the deck. Yes? A rogue door. So, something interdimensional. And it might appear in the physical, but it is, yes, something interdimensional. All right, Sagittarius, way to bring it. Okay, let's see what about that. Slapping, but I want them. Okay, flipping, a gift, absolutely a gift from your spirit guides or somebody from your past in life as you know it. But I consider the sixes to be a gift, and this is right before a spiritual transformation of some kind. Whether it be the big transformation or, a pivotal smaller transformation. So those signs of inclination is exactly what that's talking about. So they're going to be spiritual, psychic signs of, well, you've got some psychic work coming your way, don't you? That's what we're saying. Oh, some sideways energy. Ah, well, why not? Why wouldn't it be crossed by such earthly energy? Now, is that something needs to be learned? Somebody needs to be countenanced. Somebody needs to be dealt with faced off against. Sideways, divine timing. It's halted. Now either some studies or a contract, a marriage, some kind of binding something. And if we've got this representing Taurus, then something financial. Finances could be tied up. And that's a 5, isn't it? So it's a necessary change that's on pause. Okay. Well, we're just further into this earth energy, aren't we? Somebody's possibly trying to hold you back from pulling dimensions together. That's a possibility. We have this transformation here. Yes. Ahead of your spiritual... ahead of your psychic transformation, shall we say. Let's take a pause from... This is Scorpio energy. So 8th house energy. So it could have something to do with secrets. Secret information that they need you to know. It could have something to do with... yeah, it could have something to do with an investigation, or what? We're talking power, secret powers, hidden wealth. Yes, Pluto is hidden wealth, stolen wealth. Yes, things you didn't know that are possibly in your chart. Yeah, the stuff that we aren't born knowing, unless we have a wonderful astrologer for a parent who's going to get it accurate as well. And make sure you use sidereal placements. Yes. Something along those lines, though. And then it's affecting this transformation. It's bringing possibly this transformation of what I would call Virgo energy. This is typically called Taurus energy, because Taurus is typically classified as fixed earth, but I put Taurus as cardinal and Virgo as fixed, for reasons that I explain in my 350-page 13-month birth chart workbook. If you want the free download link to that, or the link of course is free. I mean, the book is free. But let's say this is Virgo energy, and this is the final card of Virgo, which is 6th house. So routines, health, workplaces, problem solving. So something to do with your work. Something to do with your work. Something's been revised, because we're at the 7, we're not at the 6 or the 5. We've been through the change. You've had some affirmation in this energy in your work, and you're transforming. And that's because you're in the act of transforming. It's in the present. Then that's this change, whatever this deal is here, is on, it's held up because of your transformation. So it's either trying to get in the way of it, or it's waiting for it. Because that could be divine help, or it could be interference. Depends. But anytime your guides are active with you and your ancestors are active with you, you can always expect an attack. World upside down. No kidding. So let's say this is also divine timing. I want to say, I feel like this is a dimension that you would never have imagined, is what I feel like from that. I can't even explain, except that's the sense I'm getting. And we'll just... yes. I'm going to take it sideways. I mean, it was kind of popping out in the vertical. You because it's Wands energy. Sense of self, having a plan. Okay, so my battery cut out. So I'll double check. Forgot to double check exactly where it cut out. So I'll just repeat some things. But yes, so your energy, male or female or anyone, they, not sure, not exactly having a plan and missing some information, right? Like in the other decks, she'll have sometimes a cat with her, yes, and that cat is a very good informant. Okay. Interesting. No, this is very, okay. Right. Now also, she would be she would have, normally in Queen energy, right? Her sense of self is intact, her leadership abilities are intact, her creativity, her drive, that's all intact. Her faith, her energy, her empathy, those are all fire house issues, qualities, yes, and they would all be intact. Triggers and instincts. That might be there. You might be going through some triggers here. So then we have what I would call Gemini energy. Normally this would be considered Libra energy, but I'm calling it Gemini because air and earth placements, not placements, but air and earth classifications I change. So this would be third house. Information, knowledge, communication, ethics, passionate lovers, shall we say, but that's kind of a to me, the Lover's card as it stands as an Adam and Eve card is more an ethics card. But this is the middle of, oh no, it's not quite the middle of the Gemini house, the third house. So Mercury, Magician energy, and obviously in a planning stage, right? And she's not sure of the plan, so, and this person is probably triggered, yes, because they've cut themselves out. Okay. Well, if you're in transformation, but yeah, that world upset, world upset, yeah, okay, absolutely. Sun card is, Sun for me is triggers and instincts, so they're letting me know that they're confirming for me. Divine timing about triggers and instincts. Because apparently if they're going in through a whole dimension that you haven't experienced before, then you have to acclimatize, yes? Interesting that it's coming out in the cross energy to the Hierophant. So possibly a relationship is suffering. Anything else? But overall, my God, to be going in and out of a dimension. It's my instinct is to laugh. Why? Oh my God. This is why. Okay. Okay. Who else did these come out to? Did these come out together for somebody else? Now I gotta go back and check. Okay, now this is a form of Magician, High Priestess energy for me combined, because 8s for me, like this is, I'm getting into a more positive vibe around the Swords cards. They're asking me to. And she's clearly in a mastermind position. This is, we're not feigning victimhood here. It looks like it's a Houdini situation, yes? Let's make it look like it's this bad. And it could be this bad. But she's going to prove to herself, because she's already come through the transformation of the 7, there could be all of these minds around her. There could be all of these kinds of thoughts. There could be all of these challenges, whatever the swords are. And she is going to, with the power of her mind, yes, get herself out of this situation. And then in the Nine of Swords, she proves it to the rest of us. But in this one, she proves it to most of all to herself, which is necessary. We need to convince ourselves, yes? Now, that's in the reverse. 7 is in the reverse. Maintaining your, but this is a transformation in your own energy. So you're being triggered into transformation, I believe. We come back to 6 of Wands. Yes. So wanting that, some more affirmation, some more acknowledgement, you know, approval, encouragement. And then this 8 leading back to the 7 of Swords. You've already come through the thinking, so it's not about thinking. It's just, revisit the 7, revisit your transformation of thinking. And what do you need to do in order to be a mastermind? Because now I'm looking at this 2 of Swords. There's something holding you back, and it's tied to this transformation that needs to happen because of these triggers. So there's like a chain reaction I'm getting the sense of. Chain reaction. And this indecision, or possibly decisiveness, right? So something in the planning stages. Let's say, even visually, there's the sense of not looking at the territory. I'm getting a feeling of foreign territory here. That's what I'm getting. And it's very much with this world in reverse. So this whole idea of they're giving me, or someone's giving me, very specific new interpretations of these cards for me right now that yeah, because even she could be in a whole other dimension, and therefore it's throwing it's throwing you off because it is so new. You're either pioneering it, possibly created this opportunity, is what I'm trying to say, for yourself. And she's supposed to do. Look at this. So maybe you just need you need acknowledgement that yes, this is actually what's going on. But you should already have an idea by now. Anything else? Just to wrap it up. This is so exciting. What have you been up to? Because that 7 of Wands is the trouble you want to make in the world. The good trouble that you want to make. What are you guys getting up to together? This is... Are you wondering where the heck they've led you? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Careful what you wish for with your guides. This is very much, because this is Pisces 12th house, right? So free will or soul contract. What the hell are they getting you into? That's what you want to, that's what you want to know. Yes. Yes. Well, let's just see if there's a 5th dimension door that they want, you know. Okay, nice. Is it just, oh, it's just one. Sorry, no doubles this time. But that was fun what they were playing with the 2 cards before. Okay. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. What the hell have you been up to? That is some damn beautiful shit right there, Sagittarius. Whew. I'm going to take a screenshot of this one. Beautiful. Okay. I want to know what you're creating, what you're doing, where you're going. I know. I won't know for some time, I'm sure. But this is awesome. Okay. Much love, Saggy. Until next time.